I got my old boss fired and she ended up homeless. My first retail job, the worst managers possible. Just awful in every way. I had one manager who I hate with a passion. After a few months of working there, she gave her friends promotions. All were awful. Every Saturday they would stay in the office and just have a little party, while the rest of us had to deal with the floor. It was fast fashion, so it was a bunch of customers at once. One Saturday it was worse than usual. They didn't come out of the office for hours. Now I was the morning shift that came in at 8 a.m., along with 3 other cashiers. We had 4 other cashiers come in at 11. So we're all just working trying to get the line down. Now, we have to take our lunch at max 5 hours after we come in. No matter what. It was 2 and I get off at 4. We're all hungry and tired. I'm beyond pissed off. I told everyone I'm going to the back and getting them. I come back and they see me pissed. I go in and I told them we're going on lunch. Manger said, "How's the floor look?" I replied, "We're going to lunch so you can take care of it." She tired to act all tough with me. While she running her mouth, I notice a bottle of champagne in the trash. My evil brain starts working. Manager said I can go to lunch when the floor is clean. I said okay, and walked to my locker to get my phone. I called the district manager. I told him to check the cameras. He said he will check Monday. Now manager sees my phone and says, "What am I doing?" She tried to take my phone and write me up. I told her to wait a second, I'm calling our district manager. The fear in her eyes. It looked like she saw a zombie. She says, "You know what, go to lunch, we will take care of it." Thinking I wouldn't when I already did. Before I leave for the food court, all of the managers come to me and say sorry to me. I ignore them and go to lunch. I also go back into the office to take a pic of the bottle. The Monday I come in at 7 a.m. I go about business as normal. At 9 a.m. guess who shows up? The DM, and he looks at the cameras. He calls me in to talk. I tell him everything. I even showed him the picture. At 10 a.m. they come in. The smile on my face and the fear in theirs. The second they saw their souls left their bodies. Dismissed me and said I can go home for the day, full pay for letting him know. I say okay, and tell him to text me in a few hours. At noon texts me and tells me he fired all of them. And he apologizes for hiring her. I say thanks and enjoy my day. A little after I left the job and was talking to an old co-worker. She was friends with the old manager and she told me what happened. She ended up losing her apartment and her son to CPS. She couldn't find a new job and couldn't get income. My heart sank. I wanted her gone, but I didn't want her to lose her son, and make her homeless. I wouldn't wish that in my worst enemy. I spent months wondering if I was in the wrong. I mean, if she did her job she wouldn't be homeless and she still have her child. On the other hand, maybe there was another way. The last time I saw her he said he would just write them up and suspended them, but the bottle was unforgivable. If I wasn't angry she would have never become homeless. She ended up getting a job but the damage was done.